Hey everybody, got another build here for you. This is the X-11 version 2. Basically what I did is I took the X-11 and I made a wood neck for it and then upgraded it to an X-12. And so originally this guitar was the carbon fiber neck guitar with the bubinga wood body, and then the carbon fiber didn't work out, so I put the aluminum neck on it, but that's got this kind of hard V here going on, which isn't really comfortable, to tell you the truth. So I decided that the next improvement would be to make a wooden trapezoid neck for it. One of these guys with the triangular heel and such. And then going down to a Steinberger. And so that's what I did. But it turned out that I grabbed the neck that I was saving for the rosewood and bubinga, because there's my bubinga, and this was my pretty piece of rosewood. That was going to be my rosewood and bubinga build, and I kind of combined it with my Steinberger build and killed two birds with one stone. But it turned out that this particular neck has an unusually long heel, clocking in at about 120 millimeters. So it was just too long for this body. And yeah, this body in general, I've had issues with it not being long enough because of the fact that I only had like a 13-inch long plank to work with. So I ended up making another body for it out of oak. So now all the body and the depth pickguard and the bar and all of it, it's all made out of red oak now, except for the neck. The neck is maple and rosewood, and it's been upgraded to X-12 specs across the board. So yeah, let me just run down the specs right quick. It's a 25.5-inch scale length. And the neck is maple and rosewood. It's 24 frets, 12-inch radius, medium jumbo frets. The fret ends have been rounded. I've got a new technique I found that works pretty good for rounding fret ends. Come on, focus. Should have tested to see what gets this thing to focus. But yeah, they're pretty round and shiny and stuff. Yeah, I've got a new technique for doing this. It's kind of time consuming, but you get some really, really, really nice results. I mean, really nice results. So this is probably the best neck I've ever made. But yeah, I digress. Yeah, it's got the rounded fret ends and the rolled fret edges, and zero fret. It's a steel zero fret Steinberger nut. It's also got the peg hole hanger bracket on it. Like I said, all the body and everything is all red oak, and the minimalist design with the swing bar and the depth pickguard. And yeah, this is what the back looks like. I made a little stand for it, so it'll stand up nice. And yeah, that's what the back looks like. And you've got your 3 adjuster holes, that one there, and then these 2 here. Still need to clean that up a little bit. And the electronics is plumbed along there, out of the way of the swing bar. And it's got, the usual, the same electronics as on the X-12. It's got the kill switch and the single quad rail and the on-off switch and the onboard EQ. And Steinberger bridge. That's actually this is an R trem type bridge. Steinberger R trem, which I believe was their last design, might have been. I also got my hands on like a Type 3 or Type 2 retro S trem, I think it is, that I'm going to be trying out on another build. Yeah, so it's got the R trim on this one. It's got the high output quad rail and the 7-band with the bypass and stuff. And the kill button is right down there in a black, and the on-off switch is right there. And of course, dual strap locks. I need to switch those to black from gold. Gold's just what I happen to have sitting around. And then it's done in a brown Kita wood stain and clear shellac for everything. And it turned out pretty nice. As far as the color and the finish and stuff went. And then let's see, upgrades. I've only really thought of one real upgrade, and I've already ordered the parts and they're on the way. And what that is for these guitars, you replace all the screws in the guitar with machine screw inserts, and it's basically an Allen drive flathead machine screw. So it looks like a flathead wood screw, but instead of being slotted, it uses an Allen wrench in order to tighten it up. And then it's machine screw threads instead of wood screw threads. And then you use machine screw wood inserts in the neck, and you use those for your neck screws, and you use that for your pivot screw here, and then you use a thumb screw version for this thing. And then you put 3 inserts, 1, 2, 3, for your 3 positions on the bar. So I've got all the parts on the way in order to upgrade a couple of these guitars to that system. And other than that, making a body like this shape and size, but making it out of bubinga like this is the other possible upgrade. And I've already priced it out. I think I was actually looking at it today, and it's like you can get a 3/4 inch thick, 4 inch wide, 2 foot long blank, basically, which is enough material to do both the body and the bar and stuff, in bubinga for like $47. So that's not too bad. Estimated cost for this thing, using red oak, and I was guessing it's about $10 for the red oak for about 2 board foot of 1x6. And so that puts the total cost of the thing right now probably about $190 for all the hardware and parts. The neck being the most expensive, and like the bridge being the second most expensive, bridge and nut. And yeah, the necks are like $45. I think you can still get them for $45. And the bridges are, I think the best price right now I've seen is $31 for a bridge and $31 for an EQ. And then I figured maybe $10 for the oak. And yeah, that sort of thing. Pickups like $17, that kind of thing. So all in all, just a little under $200 for everything, I do believe, once you get into strap and locks and the whole 9 yards. So. And then as far as the weight goes, you're looking at 4.5 pounds. Actually, just a smidge over 4.5 pounds for this thing. So there it is. That's the X-11 version 2, or X-12 number 2, whichever way you want to put it. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade this thing here to be more like this. I don't know if I'll put an EQ on it, but it's gonna get the swing bar and stuff. So that one's next. I'm gonna do a minimalist Floyd Rose thing, or upgrade. That's what is that? That's guitar number 3 actually. So yeah, guitar number 3 is gonna get the swing bar treatment on it, and probably the minimalist headstock too. So like the antique hardware build. And I'm gonna shoot a little how-to on how to do this. I was gonna do it as part of this video, then I decided it'd be better to do it separately. So that should be coming up as well. And yeah, let me tell you, these are really, I'm super impressed with these results. Super impressed. So, but until the next one, everybody, have a good one.